and welcome to the third week of the course, if you can believe it. So just a quick overview of some things that are coming up. I just wanted to go over with everyone. Don't forget that the syllabus shows you all of your upcoming work. You can always look at the calendar as well. So if we take a look at this overview for the calendar, by the end of this week, you're going to be completing your summary and response essay. The first part of the week, you'll be reviewing arguments and academic summaries. There's one more reading for America's Facing Literacy Crisis that is a possible reading you can use in this assignment if the other ones aren't working for you yet. You should also complete the student sample evaluation. That is basically a sample student essay that you're going to kind of go through and evaluate based on your readings and understanding. Then we'll be talking briefly about the rhetorical situation, reading rhetorically and responding to texts. There's a rhetorical situation worksheet and an introduction worksheet. There's also going to be some conferences available this Thursday and Friday. If you're interested in those, I'll be posting information about how to sign up for those conferences a little bit later today in the announcements section. So a couple of things just to kind of pay attention to. Make sure that you are definitely taking a look at your grades all of the time. If you're turning your work in by the suggested due date, you should have comments and feedback, especially if there's something that needs to be fixed or changed. If it says missing, it means that you haven't completed it by the assigned due date. But remember, for this class, as long as the work before the project is submitted by the project, I will still accept it. Also remember, though, that if you're submitting that work late, the homework and the process work, you are likely not going to get the kind of feedback from me and the comments and suggestions to help you in your writing that you would otherwise. So a couple of things just to go over. I just want to remind you, I know that this course layout is a little bit different than what we had in Blackboard, but I just want to remind you that there's a couple places that you should be reviewing and going back to. So all of the projects have their own modules that show you exactly what needs to happen, but don't forget that each of the modules has an overview page. And in that overview page, there's lots of information about the project, including the different process work you're going to do, some videos that should help you write the project. This one has like MLA formatting information about revision and submission. So you probably looked at this when you first got the assignment. Don't forget to keep going back and looking at those project module overviews. The other thing is that each of the modules has an overview. So if you're ever confused about what something means in the assignment, you're having trouble finding it, definitely take a look at these overviews. The first one that we completed for this past week was academic writing, and that includes information about T paragraphs. So if you submitted your T paragraph, you have feedback on that, please go take a look at my comments. Many of you did a really great job at picking a different kind of metaphor to revise the Burkean parlor, but a lot of people are still struggling with a direct and clear topic sentence that gives that really brief, clear, succinct overview of what the paragraph is going to go over. So there's some videos here, and then there's some information about how to write a topic sentence. There's a lot of writing that I'm seeing that it still feels like wheel spinning. Like the writing is fine, but it looks like it needs a revision in order to get to your point faster. So definitely make sure that you're looking over the resources that are in these modules. And don't forget that as part of all of the modules, there is this reflection that was due. I think only 2 or 3 people actually turned that in and completed it, but those little assignments are kind of easy peasy points. The other thing I want to just give you a heads up on, and I posted about this last week, there's an assignment due today to go over the video for it, but don't forget that I've kind of rebooted our perusal website because there were a lot of issues people were having with the linking. So the readings are still listed under our assignments. If you take a look, you can still find the readings listed in the same way. But when you go to those readings, it's going to take you to the general perusal website. And then you're going to have to enter this course code, and that will get you into the rebooted site. From there, it should be much easier to go in and simply, find the individual assignment that you need and complete that assignment. So that is what is coming up for this week. Please keep an eye out for an email or a posting or something about if you want to sign up for short meetings with me. Those will be on Thursday and Friday. I'll have some available. Those are completely optional. I'm just kind of making an additional set of office hours available by appointment for those who would like it. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great week. Don't hesitate to reach out. If you're emailing me, please remember, I really need you to put your name, the fact that you're in English 1010, and your section number. I have 5 courses. 3 of those are English 1010 in different modalities this semester. So each of those classes has a slightly different syllabus and calendar and website. So I can help you faster if you give me all the information faster. So have a great week. Let me know if you need help.